Why you can't find peace when you avoid the twin flame connection. Why you cannot find peace when you try to run away. The body, the soul, and the mind are together. But among the three, the ancient one, the owner of existence, is the soul. The owner that has been existing before the earth, the infinite one, is the soul. The forever and everlasting is the soul. And everything on earth are connected to the soul. The music of all creation dances together with the soul. Everything on earth are connected to the soul. The mind is separation. The mind creates illusions that you are separated from that person and that person, those creatures, animals, and ABCD. But the soul is connected to everything, and everything to the soul. The soul is the owner of existence, like I said earlier, and is the most powerful one. So when you ignore the calling of the soul, you cut yourself off from the creation. And when you do that, you cannot live. That means you are fighting against the air, oxygen. You are fighting against water. You are fighting against the land. You are fighting against every polarity. All those things are out of sync with you. You are not balanced and you cannot find them. Twin flame journey is not a romantic relationship, but a soul mission. I want you to change the idea. Relationship is just human thinking, I need a relationship to get married and what? Those are just humans and separation. I want to get that. On soul level, you are just one. Not just with your twin flame, one with everything. So when you try to fight the twin flame, the connection, you are simply saying, I don't want to be part of creation. Then what are you going to be? What are you going to be? Imagine that. If you say you are not don't want to be part of the creation. So you are fluctuating yourself. You are trying to separate the body from the soul, or the mind from the soul, and you are twisting yourself. You are strangling yourself. The mind doesn't know anything at all. The mind can only see 0.00%, and that's blindness. Things people don't know about the mind. The mind have 5 senses. And what are senses? Senses are like agents. They collect data. Like when you touch the phone will sense your finger. So what you see is just the light that passes through your eyes. Then your brain detects, that's a human being. You don't even know how long the brain takes to figure out what's that. And your brain has made you believe to say what it experienced, what it sees or hear or touch are the only thing that exist. So when you reach into the connection, the twin flame, the awakening, the brain now is exposed to something big than itself. Very big, very ancient, very powerful. And it's terrified. Now, the purpose of the brain is to protect, to defend, to sense danger and run. Sense danger and run to detect where is danger. Now, the brain is a programmed thing. When you teach it that this is danger, it's going to master that thing. So whenever you see that thing, before you could realize, you respond to it. That's what the subconscious does, the left hemisphere. So you've programmed it, or they have programmed it, they programmed you, or days of your life, and those who came before you, they were programmed in the same manner. So now to come across something new and very powerful, your brain is terrified to death. Now, there is something good about fear. Fear is the most good thing because it opens and other realms, it opens other grounds in your head. Pain, a good thing that happens to people. That's why it's very easy to remember the person who wronged you. Pain, it's something that can take you to another level. Comfort zone cannot make you grow. If you watch a terrified movie at night, those pictures, they're going to flash back into your mind. Yes, you're going to have some flashbacks because the mind can easily remember bad things. So, the way you win the battle, when you try to shut your brain from what you don't want to see, because it's terrifying, your brain is going to open wide. That's the back behavior, the opposite character of the brain. When you want to force yourself to sleep, you won't sleep. Yeah. So, if you want to be saved, go slowly with it. Allow it to go through you. And when it comes to twin flame, there is nothing you can do because it is planted already into your blood. And you cannot find peace. And your soul chose that path is what your soul wants. And all the creation, all the heavens agreed, and they are moving and working with you on the same mission. It's like you are assigned to a certain destination with a compass, and they tell you to say everything you need, you find them along the way. It's being prepared. Then as you start the journey, you meet others who are going to another destination, and their destination seems to be pleasing. Then you choose to go with them. And whenever you reach a refueling place where they are refreshing, you go and ask for your portion. Then they tell you to say there's no name of yours here. You are not on the list. So every time your friends are receiving, you are not receiving because you are not included on that journey, so you won't find peace. And your name is somewhere else, your package is somewhere else. And this is when you feel left out. You can see your friend, okay. It feels good when they tell you to say you are the chosen, but what it comes with is so terrifying, more especially if you are resisting. I remember in the first part of my journey, I resisted very much because I did not know this was the calling. Now I say, if they tell you to say you are the chosen and you receive it with gladness, you are not the chosen. When you are the chosen and they tell you what they meant to say you are the chosen, when they give you the mission where you are supposed to go, you run. That's why, obviously, maybe you've heard the story of Jonah. That's why he chose to go to another place, because he realized, say, how am I going to enter that seat? How am I going to convince people who believe in another religious about the God of Israel? They don't even know me. I don't even have the passport. It didn't make sense to him, so he had to go the other way. That's why you'd find, like Moses would say, I don't know how to talk. More if I killed someone in Egypt, who am I to stand? I'm your fellow. You find that Jeremiah would say, I'm young, find someone else. It's very difficult. Now, Jesus is one of all these prophets. I think he's got a very high figure, very famous. At one point of time, he became weak and cried, say, if it's possible, let this cup pass away, because he saw what was ahead. So, I want you to find courage within you. I know marriage is a beautiful thing, but it's not something that they can send you down here for. There must be something more important. I hope I've touched your souls. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your opinion in comments. I really appreciate it.